I'm Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Welcome to the MLive Morning Weather Update. If you're just joining us, I'll go through everything with you. We'll even look out into the Thanksgiving holiday. And if you could, hit the share button. That is always greatly appreciated. All right, let's start off with what's going on as far as the satellite goes. And it should be a pretty good looking day. I would call it, mostly sunny, maybe at times entirely sunny. Hey, good morning, Karen Costamo and Elizabeth Sattler from Sparta. Good morning, Dean Hartman. Good morning. And Heather Van Steenberg. All right, so we've got a good-looking day today. All right, now we're going to look at a bunch of squiggly lines. If you are new with us, I'm going to just explain what you're looking at. You're looking at the European model. You're looking at the areas of precipitation. That's the green and blues. You're looking at the upper level temperatures in red, warmer than freezing, and blue, colder than freezing, and getting into the wintry kind of weather. Pick out Florida, pick out Texas, and then inch your way northward, and you'll be able to kind of eventually pick out Michigan. Right now, it's got a lot of lines on it, but it won't here in a second. All right, so here we go. So today, we're in a midday, and we're getting back into a southwesterly wind, starting to warm up. And we're into tomorrow right here, and we're into a southwesterly flow, a nice mild flow on the way for Thursday, a dry day, a great day. Only thing, if you have an outside project, you will have to fight wind gusts over 30 miles an hour, maybe out in the open, some 35 to 40 mile an hour gusts. Here's Friday morning, still beautiful, mild Friday morning. Hey, Elizabeth Platt, what's the weather for Muskegon today? Looks like it should be fairly sunny, probably mid-40s in Muskegon by late afternoon. Hey, Angelique Tunison from Florida, good morning. All right, so we get into Friday night, Saturday morning, and a cold front is sneaking southward. That's a big player in our weekend weather because see the rain developing to the south. Will we be in the cold air and have some snow with this system as it gets our way? This is Sunday morning, precipitation starting southern half of the state. Now we're into the middle of Sunday. The cold front is through. I don't think it's a real robust cold front. So I think going from 60 on Friday, it's going to be a stretch to get temperatures down cold enough on Sunday to have any sort of accumulating snow, even though it may be cold enough aloft for some snow to mix in there. But this pattern right here, 5 or 10 degrees colder, and that's an actual accumulating real, I might have to shovel snow type snow. So we'll keep an eye on it, definitely. That's Sunday night, early Monday morning, off to the east. Now, this is where the variance comes in between the U.S. model and the European model, and this is going to set the tone for the winter. Is the European going to continue to be the best model, or will the GFS that's been tweaked be a pretty good one? Notice that as we get into next week, next Wednesday, the European has a full-fledged storm system with leaning toward a little better chance of accumulating snow on that. That's Wednesday right there. And then this would be Thanksgiving. And always along, it's indicated that we'll warm up toward Thanksgiving, but it's not as warm now. And it has a third storm system. But now let's jump to the U.S. model, okay, and show you the difference. It has come around to the European for the weekend in that it brings most of the precip in the southern half of the state. That's a little bit colder of a scenario, and it gives us the chance of, a burst of an inch or snow on the grass. I'll show that to you in a minute here. Then dries us out for Monday and Tuesday. Look what it does with that major system that the European has on Wednesday. The U.S. model has nothing. It has a storm in the southeast. So a big difference. And this is something we can watch to kind of get a gauge for which model will be better as we go into the first part of winter. All right, we're looking at the European a little closer now. And again, dry today, dry Thursday, dry Friday, dry Saturday. This is Sunday, and this is Sunday morning. That has that beginning edges of snow, changes it back to rain, and then a little mix. So I kind of feel like what it's showing at the surface is proper, and what it's showing as far as accumulations is probably not realistic. So this is the European on accumulations, showing 1 to 3 inches Sunday into Monday. But bear in mind, these models don't, in this situation, don't show you the melting. Okay, so I would take and cut this in half. So if it says 1 to 3, I'd cut it in half to a ½ inch to 1.5 inches. And that's what I would say is maybe on some grass, elevated surfaces that could get cold enough, you might get yourself an inch or so of snow lasting a couple of hours. And then we go into Thanksgiving, and again, the differences. European, day before Thanksgiving. European, a snow system. U.S. model, nothing. Still really probably too far out to believe both of them. So this is the U.S. model on Sunday. It's a little lighter. It's less than an inch, and you melt that, and it says it's a trace to a ½ inch. And then you go through next week, and it doesn't have that storm system. Will wind tomorrow bring more power outages, Monica Hadley? Probably not. 35 to 40 miles an hour. That's just a uncomfortable gust, but a warm gust at that. So today we're mid-40s, southern half, low 40s, northern half, Traverse City about 42 degrees probably. Tomorrow we're upper 50s, maybe 60 in the southwest corner, maybe 60 in Grand Rapids and Kalamazoo, and maybe 60 in Detroit and Ann Arbor. On Friday it should be 60 in Ann Arbor and Detroit and Jackson, Monroe. Otherwise in the upper 50s, Grand Rapids to Saginaw, south and eastward. Saturday, a little bit colder, into the 40s, upper 40s. Sunday, now look at that. On Sunday, it's tough to believe that we would have any sort of accumulating snow with temperatures like that in the 40s and 50s. And then there's Monday and there's Tuesday. So we do have basically some warmer air coming the next couple of days and then cooling back down a touch. Still looking fairly quiet, but starting to get a little bit more active and definitely starting to get to that point where we need to watch each coming storm to maybe lean a little bit more toward winter. There you have it. Enjoy the sunshine today. A little bit warmer, but it is still cold this morning. It'll still be cool this afternoon. Then tomorrow it's warm but windy, and the same deal for Friday. And then we'll wait for the next precipitation event to come in on Sunday. Hey, thanks for joining me on the MLive Morning Weather Update. Every morning, if you could hit the share button, even now, it helps tremendously. Appreciate it greatly. Take care. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa.